when he was asked if that wasn't anti-party, failed to do the right thing. And because the PDP failed to do the right thing, he decided to support the president. When asked if he would still support the president when PDP decides to zone it, or if PDP decides to zone it to the southern part of the country, he said, when we get to the bridge, we will cross it. Now we've got into that bridge. And I'm wondering, what would be the next move of a person like Nyesom Wike, a personality like Nyesom Wike? Would he go back and decide to support whoever becomes candidate for the PDP, or even himself attempt to be candidate for the PDP? Or would he still support the APC and the presidency of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Excellency? And I'm also looking at it from Obi's perspective this afternoon. Obi also left the PDP in that period, that electioneering period, sometime in 2022, was it? Or was it early 2023? I think it was 2022. And he left because it was suffocating for him, his ambition in the PDP, given the power tussle, there was Atiku, there was Nyesom Wike, there were some other notable names who were trying to control the party or fighting for the soul of the party at the time. And so he left. But given the turmoil in Labour Party and the reports that are emanating from the ADC that the structure may just have been built for Atiku's ambition, could the PDP now be the bride to court when we talk opposition? Remember, the new APC chairman says there is no opposition. Opposition is dead in Nigeria. The president said that the opposition are either a sinking ship or a bunch of confused people. So could the PDP rise to the occasion? Moreover, since 2015, they've been top opposition. Can they maintain their status as top opposition by having characters like Nyesom Wike and Peter Obi rejoin their ambition and maybe presidential race? Could they be able to convince a person like Nyesom Wike to, give up his FCT ministerial role and begin to campaign for the PDP or even run for presidency? And I like to think that after 8 years of the South, the North would want to, take back the zoning rights, because it will also be unfair to have them not run for 12 years. Because if you give it to a new person, let's say a Peter Obi or a Nyesom Wike or any other person from the South, and they want to go 2 terms, the South would have ruled for 12 years, right? It will also be unfair to the northern part based on the zoning arrangement. I'm not saying it's legal or illegal. If that is the argument, if that is an argument, would these individuals, I know Peter Obi said a while back that he's ready to do 4-year term, just 1 term, but would they really be ready, to do a 4-year term and go home, right? Would they really be ready to do a 1 term at the presidency and go home? So these are some of the calculations. Beautiful conversation happening in the political scenery. PDP not going on. But let's say a Nyesom Wike or a Peter Obi fails to rejoin the PDP or the PDP's ambitions, for Aso Rock. Who likely are they going to bring up from the South that will be a top contender that can raise against the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and that's a conversation. Because whether you like it or not, the calculations have started. I think it was Amechi who was speaking a few days back, and he said they're already planning, they're already moving things, actions are already being taken, and so it's now time for his supporters to go back to the roots, the grassroots, the local communities, and begin to sensitize the people. I think he said it some 2 days ago when he visited River State. So I want to get your thoughts. I don't have enough time. I've got a commercial in about 25 minutes. So for the next 20 minutes or thereabout, we would use it to talk, interact, and share ideas. And I do hope that we're not just talking for talking's sake. I do hope that someone there is observing, is learning, it's understanding, is getting to see how these politicians move and when they're in need of the people's support, what their attitudes are like. Now, the PDP is strategizing. They're going southern. I guess they wish they went southern in 2023. Better late than never, they usually would say. Well, do you think the PDP would have that capacity, to spring a surprise on the APC in 2027? And with the likes of Wike, Peter Obi, because Peter Obi is in a very precarious situation. Labour Party, ADC. If he stays with Labour Party, would he be able to pull numbers way beyond what the PDP can offer? Is the PDP a bigger platform than that of the Labour Party? These are some questions that will pop in his head. Will the PDP have more reach? Talking about the northern, when you talk about structure, right? Does the Labour Party have enough structure, just like the PDP? So are we going to talk about PDP in the northern part of the country? Does the Labour Party have that kind of reach? Are we going to talk about PDP in the southern part of the country? Does the Labour Party have that kind of reach? So would he see the PDP as a vehicle? And if it does, would the PDP be willing to support the ambitions of a Peter Obi? There's a yes from Wike. There are all of these people. I'm going to the phone lines now. I said that already. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0007. WhatsApp number 0809-030-6416. Let's start with this number, 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Sounds like Chinky Daniels. Yes, that's he. Welcome on the show.
My brother, that umbrella party PDP is done beyond repair. Yes, that election then, they said it should not to the south or to the north. The problem is that they would have microzone into the southeast that have not tested power since 1970. Now, somebody from south here, not even the north, said that it must be south. Everybody from south must contest. That is why the northerners themselves, now they all of them are going to contest for it. This is the reason why Atiku now has to come up. But I am telling you, my brother, there is nothing they can do. Let that person that owned that party now go and run against the Tinubu. I think that is the main thing. Thank you very much, Chinke Daniel.
All right, Chinke Daniels, good afternoon to you. Well, let's take another call, 92.3 Nigeria Info. Good afternoon.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, quickly, 60 seconds. Good afternoon.
I am from Omagua. My name is Churchill Godwin.
All right, Godwin, welcome.
Thank you.
Are you there, Godwin?
Yeah?
I'm waiting for your thoughts. Time is ticking.
Okay, can I speak on?
Oh, wow. Time was not going to wait for you. I was waiting for you to talk, by the way. Well, let's come here. This one says, good afternoon to you. Who I feel that will be picked to bear the flag of PDP from the southern part of Nigeria, I see the Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde clinching that position, Ipalibo Taylor Harry. But can he go against the Tinubu? Does he have, like we talked about yesterday, popularity? Does he have the capacity? Yesterday's conversation was hilarious, by the way. When I do come back, Bernard from Port Harcourt, I'll read your message. But for now, please do stay tuned and we'll go for a commercial. I'll be right back.
Stay with us. Nigeria
All right, it's the bottom of the hour. Kalada Kurubatipo still in the studio. 92.3 Nigeria Info. It's time for me to go to the phone lines and get your thoughts. I'll be rounding off this conversation in a bit, in about, 15 minutes, because there will be a commercial coming your way. So let's quickly hear your thoughts, your reactions to the political conversation, the intriguing news headline out there, PDP zoning the presidential ticket to the southern part of the country. And I'm interested. I'm looking back at 2022-2023 electioneering season, and I'm looking at the conflict that rocked the party as a result of zoning and making it open, a structure that got Atiku the ticket. Would we see some of those disgruntled personalities at the time return to the party? And if they do they stand a chance of being a better opposition to the APC in 2027 than the coalition? Would a Peter Obi thrive better if he goes back to the PDP, given the PDP's capacity since 1999? I don't know, but I'll just go back to the phone lines now. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0007. WhatsApp number 0809-030-6416. Again, 0809-030-6416. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Greetings to you. Welcome on the show.
Kalada, this is Lawson calling from Yenago.
All right, Lawson from Yenago. Welcome.
I want you to understand something. Don't make any mistake about it. PDP is firmly in the hands of the former Rivers State governor, the current FCT minister. Everything he wanted, all the arrangements, all in place. And that is not because he will now return back to PDP. He will not. He will return back to PDP after 2027. He's going to work with the current president, and that's why you see, all that he's trying to do is to see how he can weaken the PDP to make sure that they are not able to challenge the president. And you'll be surprised their presidential candidate, in fact, from rumors, will be the Oyo State governor. That's the one. I don't think that they are quarreling or they are fighting. That's a mistake. They are not. They are working together. All of them. Him and those 5 governors.
Okay, so can I ask you a question? To what gain? To what gain? Because if Tinubu runs 8 years, there's the likelihood that it will go back to the northern part of the country. To what political gain will that be, or what is the political gain for Nyesom Wike?
The gain here is that he will, after 2027, he is just, but that's why I'm telling you, he is not defecting, he has not defected. He will go back to PDP, reorganize PDP, and take another shot at the president.
But do you think he would be able? As vice president. Oh, okay.
Yes, don't forget.
Okay.
He wanted to serve as vice president under Atiku.
Okay.
Atiku refused.
Okay.
Atiku refused. So he will come back, reorganize PDP, take a shot at it, come as vice president, and after the tenure of the northern president, he will take over as president. That is the calculation. Yeah, that's the calculation.
I wonder how.
He would not allow Peter Obi to return back to PDP. You will look at it now. Everything, even the Damaku we are talking about, he brought all of them.
All right.
Even the southern presidency, that was what he wanted.
All right.
So PDP will go into the election, the 2027 election, weakened.
All right. All right.
They will not be able to challenge it. That's why they will choose Makinde, who cannot, you understand, face the president in the southwest. He's not going to get anything.
All right.
And so the fight will not be in the. Already you can see the south has been rounded up. Southeast, maybe some will vote him, some will not, and he's going to get some votes from the north, especially the northwest, where he has a stronghold, and then he will take it, and then we will just simply go back to PDP. Don't think he's going to abandon PDP. He's just weakening it to make sure they don't present any strong candidate.
All right.
That's why he frustrated Atiku out of it.
All right. All right.
Atiku knows that. That's why he quickly jumped.
All right.
That's why.
Yeah, that's why what?
Peter Obi will not get anything from ADC. Atiku
who formed that ADC coalition to get a platform to contest. The truth of the matter, it will never go to Peter Obi. Atiku and El-Rufai are working together for Atiku to contest the election because it is still believed that Atiku is the strongest candidate that can give Tinubu a run for his money.
All right. All right.
It is. So that's just the plan. So Peter Obi will come as a vice president.
All right.
If he doesn't want that, then he's going to fall by the wayside. That's why he's quickly going back to reorganize a Labour Party to make sure that he also does not lose out in Labour Party just in case it happens. That's the simple truth.
Lawson, thank you. Well analyzed, but I wonder if people will agree with you saying yes and Wike gunning for vice presidential ambitions in 2031, that is, right? 2027, he will work with Tinubu. But let's listen to Clinton's stake. Clinton is calling from Bori. Clinton, welcome. What's on your mind? Tell me.
Kalada, good evening to you.
Yeah, greetings to you.
Yeah, the big question we want to ask is why now?
Okay.
Like people like Nyesom Wike, they saw the bigger picture. They saw the need for the presidential zone to the south, and they were saying it vehemently. And so persons saw them as a problem in the party. Today, the party is so balkanized that I don't even see them as an opposition again. So why now? So I think that this thing they are doing now is just to change the south, and we don't want that. Any person that emerges as president from the south will likely do 4 years. The Northerners are there, saying that they are the ones that are the perpetual president in Nigeria. Please, I think we should rally support behind Mr. President, let him complete his 8 years, then the power can go back to the North.
Right.
As for Peter, no wonder the President says that they are part of a coalition of Confucianists.
Right.
Coming back to PDP, so I don't think it's been possible.
All right.
The Labour Party is not stable. The ADC is stuck for Atiku Abubakar. So where does Peter be fitting? And I'm also hearing that Atiku is taking Amechi from Rivers as running mate. So I think that all this cause is just a way to unsettle the ruling party, but that will not happen.
All right, Clinton, thank you. But let's look before I take Mufasa's call. Mufasa, please stay on the line. I'm thinking of what Kwankwaso said, hinting that the resources of the country are used for the southern part of the country and not the northern part of the country. And he talked about his trip from Abuja to Kanu, Abuja to Kaduna. He said was filled with potholes and bad roads and all. And I'm thinking maybe that's a hint that the northern part of the country is not happy with Tinubu's style of governance. And if PDP zones it to the south and Labour Party gives it to Peter Obi, then there's the likelihood that the votes in the south will be divided, and just maybe Atiku, who maybe a Kwankwaso, who may be likely northern candidates, may take the day. But let's listen to Mufasa calling from NTA Road. Mufasa, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear.
Yeah, hi, Kalada. Good evening.
Yeah, greetings to you.
Yeah, just for the sake of curiosity, I want to find out, has the PDP paid their ground rent?
Oh, what a comic relief there. What a comic relief.
A political party that could not pay ground rent for several years.
Oh, goodness me.
Kalada.
Yeah.
Like, I would just align with, I think, some of the things that Lost in has said. The PDP currently, as we speak, is a pitiable shadow of itself. And nobody should come and begin to play the zoning card. To me, personally, I know that politicians just come up with things like that to mesmerize Nigerians. All the drama that played out, in the build-up to the 2023 general election was just, politicians, their selfish interest. Nobody was interested whether the party goes to the south or the north. We just had a group of politicians that wanted to grab power, and they couldn't get it. Now you are seeing most of them endorsing the president for a second term. Governors are moving to the APC. Some of them are even saying that even though they remain in the PDP,
They will
that are going
support.
to work
The
for
president.
the APC candidate.
Yeah.
That is if eventually the president gets it, which some of us, we know that APC will give the president a second term in office. And I'm aware that the primary objective of the political party is to win elections. Is it because of the zoning formula that has made more and more? The Delta State Governor, Sheriff, and then the Osun State Governor that has just declared that he's going to support the president for a second term. Is it because of the zoning that has made them to take that decision? The PDP, their problem started when the party could not provide leadership. Even as we speak, Damagum has not been able to provide leadership. Both the neck of the party and all the what they call the high decision making organ of the party have not been able to provide leadership.
All right.
So the PDP is more or less a house in disarray. The PDP cannot be referred to as an opposition political party in this our current day in Nigeria. Right. And conclusively,
please.
I do not believe in zoning. Hello.
Summarize.
I do not believe in zoning and rotational arrangement. It is undemocratic. It has not provided development to Nigeria since the inception of.
But there's Mufasa. There's the argument of federal character. Let everybody touch. Let everybody touch it. Yes. Now I get the point. But even in election, let everybody touch it. Let everybody get to feel it.
Other civilized crime are doing.
But we're not there yet, Mufasa. You agree with me? We're not there yet. You agree with me? But thank you.
Are we going to get there when we continue to remain
maybe
perpetual?
Tailor it according to your peculiarities, I would say. But thank you, Chima from Rumokuta. Welcome, Chima. Quickly, let's get your thoughts.
Good evening.
Yeah.
The PDP, let me say, they are making the right choice, but in a very wrong time. Now the issue is that if they had done this thing initially, as in from the onset before this Tinubu merger, maybe we would have been getting some equilibrium. Right, as it stands now in political view, PDP is now almost being seen as the northern party. And that is what they are trying to struggle out of. As I see all these PDP
how can you say they are seen as the northern party? They won elections in southern states. They had.
I'm talking about the present now. That's why you see the southern states are trying to go to APC because they are trying to see the northern ideology or agenda that they are trying to play there. And that is why you see the person of article have understood that if we sit in PDP and clean the tickets here, he's going to sabotage his own person as an article because the party is now seen as a zonal party as it speaks now. Now that is why PDP has now looked at it and trying to say they are trying to bring it back the way it were or the way it's supposed to be to the south. And that's why we're talking about patience. If P2B, as you have commented earlier, has been patient, because already my brother here, just a weekend, has made it loud and clear, he's not going to struggle more so with his boss, Tinubu. So P2B would have gotten this thing in a
all right.
But because of his insincerity to himself, look at where he has fallen to. Likewise, the person I mentioned that have been down up and down. Now,
let's stay with the PD. But Chima, I've got to go. I have a commercial. I keep telling you, it's not about. Let's stay issue based. It's not about personalities, and my goodness. But I do have a commercial in a bit, so do stay tuned. When I come back, I guess it will be time for the news update, and we will have to switch conversations to educational policies in Nigeria. Do stay tuned.
Nigeria Info. Information is a source of development. Stay tuned.
On your talk station, the conversation never ends.
Let the person walk who